The midday sun poured like molten gold over the cafe's glass windows, yet inside, the world felt cold, unmoving, and strangely disconnected, until the moment a soft voice broke the monotony. A voice trembling, unsure, but carrying the weight of courage that only people who have known real pain possess. A biker named Zayden, dressed in black leather and dusted with road dirt, looked up from his coffee, annoyed by the interruption, only to freeze when he saw her. A girl with trembling hands, her right leg braced in metal, balancing herself on crutches, her eyes both hopeful and frightened. That single moment, one small question, would change everything he thought he knew about strength, suffering, and the hidden beauty inside broken things. If you believe in kindness, compassion, and the power of second chances, please like, comment, share, and subscribe. It helps more people see stories that remind the world how beautiful humanity can be. Her name was Arisha, though Zayden didn't know it yet. She simply stood there, waiting for an answer he hadn't yet formed. Outside the cafe, the afternoon bustle continued, cars honking, people rushing, no one truly looking at anyone. But here, time had slowed. Zayden gestured to the empty chair, and she lowered herself carefully, wincing slightly but hiding it behind a practiced smile. He noticed everything, the subtle pain in her movements, the faded hospital band peeking from her sleeve, the way she placed her crutches close to her, like fragile wings she depended on. Zayden was not the type to care about strangers. Life had taught him harshness early, years of fighting, loneliness, and a reputation that made most people avoid him. But something about Arisha was different. She radiated a strange calmness, like someone who had lived through storms and learned to breathe in the rain. And though she didn't speak immediately, her silence carried stories, heavy and unspoken. As moments passed, she began to open up, not through dramatic confessions, but tiny observations. She mentioned how crowded the cafe was. How she usually avoided such places because she didn't want stares. How today she felt brave enough to try. Zayden, who rarely listened to anyone, found himself listening to her. Really listening. He noticed she held a sketchbook on her lap. Its edges were worn, the cover taped, pages bulging with years of artwork. When he asked if she drew, her eyes lit up, a spark of life so pure it felt like healing sunlight. She opened the book, revealing breathtaking sketches, faces filled with sorrow, landscapes shimmering with hope, hands reaching for something unseen. Each stroke carried emotion so raw that even Zayden felt a lump rise in his throat. Then she turned to a page that made his heart burst. A motorcycle. Not just any motorcycle, a detailed drawing of a road-beaten Royal Monarch, the same model he rode. When he asked how she drew it so perfectly, she explained that she often came to the roadside just to watch bikers pass. "They look free," she whispered. "Like the world can't cage them. I love that feeling. Even if I can never have it." Her voice cracked on the last word, and Zayden, for the first time in a long time, felt something shift inside him. Arisha told him about the accident. A bus, a faulty brake, and a morning that became her darkest memory. She lost more than her mobility. She lost her dreams, her confidence, her belief that life had room for her. Yet here she was, fighting silently every day, showing a bravery most people never needed to find. As she spoke, Zayden realized something shocking. Her courage made his own struggles feel small. He had strength of muscle, of fists, of attitude, but she had strength of spirit. The kind that didn't shout, but endured. He didn't pity her. He admired her. When Arisha tried to stand to leave, she stumbled. Not dramatically, but enough for her eyes to flicker with embarrassment. Before she could steady herself, Zayden was already on his feet, gently holding her arm, guiding her with a care he didn't know he possessed. She thanked him, her cheeks flushed, though he didn't know whether it was from pain or shy gratitude. And then came the moment he would never forget. Outside, beside his massive black bike, Arisha paused, staring at it the way a child stares at the sky, wanting to touch the stars, even if they seem impossible. Zayden read her expression, and in a moment of instinctive compassion, he offered her something she never expected. "Want to sit on it?" She froze, stunned. Her eyes widened, filling with something he had earlier mistaken for sadness, but was actually longing. Deep, aching longing. Moments later, with careful movements and Zayden's steady hands guiding her, she sat on the bike. And when she felt the weight of it, the power beneath her, the way the sunlight hit the chrome, her expression transformed. She looked alive, truly alive. For the first time since the accident, tears rolled down her cheeks, not of pain, but of overwhelming emotion. Zayden didn't rush her. He simply stood there, letting her breathe, letting her feel like the world had finally opened its arms to her again. "You look like you're flying," he said softly, and she whispered, "For the first time in a long time. I feel like I am." That afternoon changed both of them. Zayden, the biker who thought he had no softness left, discovered tenderness he didn't know existed. Arisha, the girl who thought her dreams had died, found a new one, built not on running or climbing or moving fast, but on feeling alive in her own way. Before they parted, Arisha handed him a page she had torn from her sketchbook. It was a drawing she had made in the cafe, Zayden himself, sitting with a stranger, unaware that he was becoming someone's miracle. That piece of paper later became his most treasured possession. If this story touched your heart even a little, please like, comment, share, and subscribe. Your support helps spread stories that remind people that love, compassion, and kindness still exist. Special request: comment "Kindness Lives" if this story meant something to you.